everyone. I'm attempting to do a voiceover. So you can see me here. I am roasting some cumin seeds and I am getting prepared to grind them. So here they're roasted and I'm grinding them, and I'm doing this because I'm about to make Geera chicken. I'm about to make also some paratha roti and some mama's pumpkin, which is my mom's recipe. So here you can see me preparing for the meat. I added a little bit of curry, not to curry it, but to just give a little bit of flavor. So it's more Geera than curry. So that was just for added flavor. That's why I did that. And here I'm adding my back and neck. That's what I used for the Geera chicken. Pieces like this is just best when you're doing Geera chicken. And here you can see me preparing the pumpkin. I just added it to some vegetable oil and caramelized garlic. And I am going to add a little bit of salt, and I'm going to add a little bit of sugar. Don't bash it until you try it. It's my mom's recipe. I grew up on this pumpkin. Just give it a try. You wouldn't regret it. It's really nice. And then I added some black pepper also to the pumpkin. This pumpkin, you don't put any water at all. You just leave it alone. You stir it, you leave it alone, and it will generate its own water. You don't want to add any water at all to it. Here I'm adding my roasted and ground Geera to the chicken. As we said, we were preparing Geera chicken, and I added a couple pieces, 4 pieces of hot pepper because we like a little bit of heat in our food. So here you can see the pumpkin coming together nicely. You see it has its own juices. You don't need to add anything, and you just leave it on medium to low and you let that cook. Our Geera chicken is looking very nice at this point. And we are just waiting for the pumpkin to come together. So here the pumpkin is finished. It's really nice. And here is the star of the show, the paratha. And I am busy going to be rolling them out so that you can see. I'm going to aim for a circle, but I didn't really quite hit the circle. But I'm aiming for there. And it's looking really good so far. And I'm going to roll it out with my rolling pin. Just getting all prepared for that. And we're going to aim for a circle. And then we're going to put this on the tower. Okay. So as I said, I'm preparing here mama's pumpkin, Geera, back and neck, and paratha roti. This is also called basabshat. It's also called oil roti. And I am going to also attempt to clap the roti. We're going to see how that goes. So we're going to carry it over to the tower. I bought this tower many moons ago from Trinidad. I actually have more than one. I always have more than one. Every Trini home kind of need one of this for us to make our bakes and rotis. And here you can see me cooking it. Taking my time to put it on. So there we go. It was almost a full circle. Almost. Yeah. So it looks really good. I'm waiting on those little bubbles to come up. And once the bubbles appear, I'm going to oil the top of the roti. Slightly oil. You don't want to put too much oil. So I'm oiling the roti here, as you can see, and I'm going to turn it. I like my roti to have a little bit of brown spots, but not too much. So you will see a video. where I'm attempting to try and get those brown spots. Okay, I'm attempting to get those brown spots here in the roti. And then you will see me turn it. There is a saying that your roti have to swell, otherwise you're not marriage material. So I am really working on trying to have my roti swelling. Dal puri swells more than bus-up shot, but you can see in the video that still the bus-up shot had a little bit of swelling going on. Yeah, and I just use my big spatula to turn my roti. You can use a dabbler. In this video also I took something from the Guyanese. They clap their roti, and I find that to be so much better than doing it with the two dabblers and beating it on the stove. It creates so much mess. But I like the fact that the Guyanese clap their roti, so you will see me further down in the video attempting to clap. So if you have any Guyanese here, please let me know how I did with the clapping. I really tried my best. Yes, I'm going at it again. I'm doing a second one so that you all can see. And I'm going to try my best to get this one into a circle, a round, to make it round. So if anyone have any advice as far as getting my rotis as wrong as possible, let me know. Yeah, I have to open this as thin as possible also. So that's why you see me really pushing to try to get it as thin as possible. When this roti, oh, that's me messing it up a little bit. But when this roti is finished, it's going to be a little bit flaky because we have layers, we built layers. I'm going to try my best to put up a recipe for this. It's kind of hard to tape everything for roti, but I'm going to really try my best for those of you who would like to make it at home. It's simple, but still not simple. This meal took me around 5.5 hours to prepare, and that's from cleaning the chicken to doing the dough and completing the meal and everything. So it takes some time to prepare meals like this. So here you can see me waiting on the bubbles to come up, because that's when you're going to oil it. Yeah, so I'm adding some vegetable oil. You can add ghee, you can add lard, like Crisco, and you can add butter and oil. All those are things that you can add. Today I added just oil. I do my stuff a lot of different ways. This is just one of the ways that I do my stuff. Yeah. So there we go. You can see that it's swelling and coming together nicely. Yeah. I hope everyone had a really good day. My day started off, I was doing some gardening and stuff like that, and then I wanted to get something to eat, and I was looking for something that will kind of touch my taste buds, so I had to cook it. Of course, I couldn't get it outside, so that's how this meal came about. It was last minute decision, but it happened, and I made it happen. And you all, look, don't play with Trish. You see those bubbles. You see my roti is swelling, right? So Trish is marriage material. Just letting you all know that. Okay? So I think this is really looking good. And this is how I like mine. I don't like mine with too much brown spots. I like it to be cooked, but I like it to be lighter. Yeah? And the fun part is really coming up now, where Trish is going to be trying the Guyanese way of getting those layers. Bear in mind, this is still very hot. Okay? So here, the first one that I did, I'm taking it out. Looks very soft. And this is me clapping living daylight out of this thing, for this thing to bust up. But please help me out, you know. So I hope you all enjoyed my talk over video, and I hope you all would try it. Any questions, shoot me a little message and I'll help. Good night.